Hey y'all, so today I want to talk about how to deal with being in a long distance relationship. After a lot of you guys found out that me and my boyfriend, we have a long distance relationship, you wanted to know a little bit of how I deal with it. And of course, I'm not the best person when it comes to relationships. Every relationship has problems, but this is how I deal it. And if it helps somebody out there, then I'm happy. So I feel like in order for a long distance relationship to work, communication, first of all, is the key. Communication is the key in any relationship, but especially if it is a long distance relationship. Because when you have a long distance relationship, you're relying mostly on communication because you can't see that person on a regular basis. So you have to be able to talk over the phone, via text message, and now you can even talk due to webcams face to face on the computer via, instant messenger, Skype, Yahoo Messenger, all that good stuff. So communication, number one, is the key. Second of all, both parties have to be able to trust one another. If you cannot trust your partner, a long distance relationship is not going to work. If you don't trust your partner, any relationship's not going to work. But if you don't trust your partner in a long distance relationship, you're going to assume that they're doing stuff behind your back. And there's no way that you would ever know because they live in a different area. And you can't just go check up on them. And you shouldn't go check up on them anyways because that just shows you have a lack of trust. So trust is the key. The third thing is you both have to be mutually monogamous. You guys only should be talking to one another, seeing one another. You should not be talking to other guys and girls behind your partner's back. I mean, if you cannot be in a long distance relationship and you know that you have to see that person all the time, then don't get into that relationship or get out of that relationship because it's not fair to the other partner for you to be cheating and acting like everything's good when just because they're not there. It doesn't make it right just because they're not there that you're talking to other people and stuff. You both have to be committed. And I feel like if you can make it in a long distance relationship, your relationship is going to be very strong because if you have that distance between you and it still lasts, then you know it's meant to be. And when you finally don't have that distance between you, you're going to have a great and awesome relationship, I just feel like distance tests a relationship, It's hard to do if you're used to seeing that person all the time and then you all of a sudden don't. But if you start off with a long distance relationship, you really value the time you spend with that person. I mean, have you ever been in a relationship where you see that person every day and you start to get sick of them? You're like, why are you always up under me? Like, go somewhere. Well, that doesn't happen in a long distance relationship because you hardly ever see that person. So when you finally do see them, you really are grateful for it and you have wonderful moments together because you don't get to see them that often. So you're going to cherish the time that you do get to spend together. So I think that long distance relationships can work. I know some people think, no, it doesn't. Both parties end up cheating and yada, yada, yada. But I think that it can and it does work. It takes a lot of effort and it takes a lot of commitment. But it can be done, and I hope that some of the information I gave you helped out. It should be, common sense, but, I do these rambles. I got to do more rambles. I'm going to Chicago tomorrow, so if anyone out there is in Chicago, hey, what's up? All right, bye, y'all.